up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Hunter x Hunter chapter 365. And last chapter of Hunter x Hunter, we learned the truth about Kurapika's powers, that they are slowly killing him, and we also were left with a choice, a very interesting, and this chapter is called Choice, which I think is awesome, with an interesting dilemma for Kurapika. So let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. Phone calls from 3 princes at the same time. Who should I answer? The first prince, Benjamin, knows that we killed his own soldier. Hold on a second. There we go. That's to say, in other words, we're already mixed up in a war with him. Why did he choose this time to speak with us after sending a second assassin? The reason for the other 2 princes' calls are probably the same, for information on Nen Beast. They're probably trying to collect information because they do not have any soldiers that can use Nen. So both princes, and I can understand why. What he means by his soldiers, he means like before this trip, you know, their personal soldiers, like not the hunters that they hired. But anyway, both princes didn't hire any hunters from the association, so they're trying to use hunters as private soldiers and increase their number of guards. This also backs up my assumptions. I have a strong desire to negotiate with them. Well, let's see if Kurapika can pull a Trump here. Or, man, fuck, Kurapika could probably be a better negotiator than Trump. We'll see. But I don't have enough information on these princes. I don't think that they'd call just to deliver a declaration of war. Connecting with the first prince, Benjamin, will probably create pressure of deterrence on the other princes. Shimano, let the soldier continue waiting outside and tell the operator to connect to the first prince. Okay, Bill, leave the soldier waiting. I leave the soldier waiting outside to you. Depending on negotiations, they could begin an immediate attack, but Gyo, leave it to me. I'll put an end to whatever happens. If I successfully led them to believe that I'm a manipulator type, then I can't afford to make any mistakes. Well, they don't know, and my baby's eyes are red, they're red. And yes, he's my manga husband. Kurapika is one of my many manga husbands / fans. Anyway, hello? I am extremely honored that I took precedence over Benjamin. Wait, what? He's supposed to be talking to Benjamin here, not this motherfucker. Zhang Li? Oh, she did it. If you do not mind, I'd like to ask you something. Why did you choose me over the first prince? If I can be frank, I figured that you would be the best person to communicate with. Oh, on what basis did you figure that? I cannot tell you that because it is related to the information that you probably want. It has to do with Nen. Anyway, I understand. Then let's get into the main topic. As you may have guessed, what I want is as much information about this Nen that I can get. But of course, secrecy cannot be guaranteed over the phone. So then, this prince is smart. I will give him this. He is smart. So I gave you permission to come to my room. It'll be an exchange of honor, information. How is that? As to be expected of one with royal blood, he won't allow us to get an advantageous position. I gratefully accept your invitation. Just one thing, will you permit Prince Wobble and Queen Oito to come along? And I understand why. That's because he wants them to be with him at all times. I don't think Kurapika trusts the Queen and Wobble with any of the other cards, to be honest. Of course, they are welcome as well. It's not as if I want for all my siblings to fight each other. We'll see. We'll see if this is true. So then, ring the inner horn in 15 minutes. Switchboard, connect me to the first prince. The connection has already been cut. Damn it. Would you like me to connect you to the 5th prince, Tubepa? God, this name is funny. Yes, please. Hello, this is Kurapika. This is Prince Tubepa's 2nd Lieutenant Mayor. We have prepared to initiate a truce in exchange for information about Nen Beast. Do you accept? You do not worry about the equilibrium with the other princes? We are not concerned with that. I understand. I accept. The prince has entrusted everything with this matter to me. And you have to wonder why, if the prince is being manipulated by him or what, but we'll see. We will not unilaterally break this agreement, but there is a chance we will scrap it depending on your actions. You need not worry. I do not wish to fight either. Understood. I will head your way at once. My apologies, but can you postpone it for a little bit? As I said, we are not concerned with your situation. This is so adorable. We do not think that you are the only person with information regarding Nen. We do not think that you are the only person with information regarding Nen. So our agreement will hold on a second. So our agreement will come into effect the moment we receive the information. Understand? This guy's smart. So be it. However, at present we have a problem with one of the first prince's private soldiers who is currently in front of our door. So of course we can just ignore the first prince's soldier and let you in, but Kurapika, you got him. How the first prince interprets that is not our concern. Do you understand? Understood. I'll contact you in 1 hour. So instead of 15 minutes, he's coming in an hour. If the problem is not dealt with by then, our agreement will be wiped clean. Bill, I entrust the queen to you. Okay, but she is completely unresponsive right now. Shimano, come directly right in front of me. Why did you connect me to Zhang instead of Benjamin? I thought it would be the best chance for me to also survive. Prince Benjamin is a very hard-headed person. He is absolutely not the kind of person who will change their mind with negotiations or pleading for one's life. And he isn't the type of person to speak directly with the common folk. The person you speak with on the phone will most probably be the leader of his troops, Sergeant Major Might, and I completely agree with that. The negotiations will break down due to the death of one of his subordinates, and their terms will only be one thing: to show respect to the enemy who was so loyal to their employer and allow them to choose their manner of death. But what does it say when you have like your second in command speaking? Like, I was curious what you was going to say about that, but she did. I have no interest in my way to die. I just want to live, and that's why I connected you to the third prince. He is open-minded enough to personally receive us on the phone and negotiate directly, but he is prideful enough to cut the connection if he was made to wait. While he would want to avoid killing if possible, he will not hesitate to switch from kindness to cruelty if push comes to shove. That is the impression I have of the third prince. You know, I will say this. That's what I kind of think of the third prince, too. That's a pretty good impression. I agree with that. That's a good impression. Therefore, it's best to not displease him and to cultivate a good relationship with him, so that he'll target us only after other princes have fallen. Yeah, I see what the divide and conquer strategy. So you took the call to prioritize safety? Yes. The fifth prince is not the type to directly appear on the phone, but they have a rigid opinion on the current royal system. Interesting. Their reason for participating in the current war is to stop the more senior princes from seizing the throne. I'm liking this idea. I'm liking the fifth prince. Once that is fulfilled, they will negotiate with the current king to pardon the lower princes, and the prince has the political clout to accomplish it. Even if having to wait because the third prince took precedence, I concluded that they wouldn't take it as an insult. Undoubtedly, Shimano's conclusions till now have been correct. She is, and I agree with her 100%. Then I ask you, the first prince's soldier waiting outside, what should we do about him? It's not like we can refuse him entry. A high-ranking soldier in the regular royal army who is coming for guarding and observation is in accordance with national law. If we refuse, then the prince, queen, and all of us will be restrained. One of the first prince's soldiers will be accompanying us when we are restrained. It is imaginable that they planned the scenario to easily assassinate both the queen and the prince by claiming they both committed suicide. Oh, that is a sneaky plan. Why, and a fucked up plan too. Why he has not taken action already despite being made to wait for this long is if he already knows all that he has to do. The more the situation gets out of hand, the more the groundwork for that scenario are completed, and the situation becomes more favorable to them. Shimano, I thank you. I needed your advice. Please say whatever comes to mind. Yes. Oh yeah, Shimano is brilliant, man. I'm with her. Kurapika, it's time. My apologies for making you wait. We were preparing the queen for leaving. Leaving? We are heading to Zhang Li's room. Of course, the prince was directly invited. Will you be accompanying us? No. If you're going to Prince Zhang Li's area, then I'll leave it to you. I will wait here in Prince Wobol's quarters. It's fine. I won't be done in so easily. Oh, I don't know. Kurapika, will you be going with your eyes like that? No, I'll use contacts. No more red eyes. No more beautiful red eye, Kurapika. So sad, but we understand why, though. If a call comes in from Prince Tabupa's soldiers, please tell them that the problem was resolved. When the negotiations are finished, I'll call and let you know. Here we go. Well then, we're off. You go in first. Oh god, that face is fucked up. Creepy. That is the Siri Nick's quarters. Here we go. That's Siri Nick's quarters. God, his guards are like fucking creepy looking. The 3 guests have arrived and are entering the room. Welcome, please sit. Take whatever you like. I apologize for the inelegant reception, but this way you do not have to have any unnecessary worries, correct? Thank you for the consideration. Well then, I know it's straight off the bat, but how about that information? Now we're getting to, for those that, this is a refresher course of Nen for us. Nen is a power of will, that is to say a superpower that can be activated by one's willpower. If you receive this power, then you can see things that can normally not be seen, as well as being able to produce mysterious powers. The amount of people who can use this power is very few. Kurapika is probably directing this conversation towards me. Yeah, I agree with that. Right now, I must not allow myself to panic in this situation. The Succession War is a revival race for those who can use Nen. While unaware, the princes have each received a Nen power. Oh? That is a beast of Nen. In other words, a Nen beast. The word that was previously leaked on the emergency line. I believe that it was imbued during the parasitic egg pot ceremony. Now then, the information from now is of extreme importance. It will have a profound impact on the result of the Succession War. We have 2 guards here. We have guards. Oh my god, his name is Guard Slacker? For real? His name is God Slacker? Queen Dazzle's guard. And Guard Kobentoba, first Prince Private Soldier. Do you really want to have this conversation here? Oh no! This is gonna be interesting. Next chapter is gonna be interesting. So Kurapika made his move. Now it's time for the prince's move. And do you think Kurapika made the right choice? I think he's doing the right thing. I'm based on the logic of going to the 3rd prince and the 5th prince instead of the 1st prince. But the only thing I'm worried about is we might get backstabbed sooner than later, but we'll see about that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel, friend me on PlayStation Network, all that in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!